Greetings, my friends, from near and far. This is Benny. Another video. Damn. Be prepared because there might be more. This one, I don't know why I didn't do a progress video on this truck. I searched. I thought I had chronicled the build videos, but I guess I didn't. So this is the first time you see in this 78 Dodge D100 long bed, just re-released by Round 2. Thank you, Round 2, because all we had was, for a long time, was the low red. And I bet the majority of us don't have a low red pickup. So might have had a short bed, might have had a long bed. Some people have club cabs. There's no kits for that. Some people might have crew cabs. There's no kits for that. Some people might not have a 78. They might have a 72. Well, now you can get grills for 72 to 76, because 77 and 78 use the same grill. Only thing different was the color of the parking lights. 78s were orangey amber, 77s were clear. And if you wanted a 79, they just came out with they didn't just come out with it, but you have the Ram Charger, which I believe is a 79 or an 80, which was the same grill. So there you have it. This is a future replica of my life-size truck. I have a 78 single cab long bed, though not in this condition. She looks far worse. But one day she will look like this. This is finished in a 1968 Dodge dark green. I think the code is double G. From Scale Finishes. Already has a scratch on it. I can't have anything nice, can I? So let's see if I can get a little bit closer without screwing up. No, the truck's too big to get in a picture like that. Okay, so this is where we are. Everything but the condition is my truck. The toolbox, the mirrors. My wheels are different, though mine are kind of rusting away. I need new wheels. Lots of parts off this truck came from VCG resins and Fireball, and I don't really remember the name of it. Little door handles. Let's see if I can get those door handles. Some interior door handles, which I didn't know existed, are really cool. Let me dig through these parts here. I should have done this. I should have thought of this before I started this video. This will just make it longer. It means you gotta watch it longer, right? So let's see if we can get these things. Interior door handles for not late model, but for 70s Chryslers. Pretty damn cool. So I don't know. I'll look up where these are. In the next video, I shall let you know, because there's probably another one coming. So anyway, tires are Fireball. The wheels are the kit wheels, because there's a lot of parts in this kit that are remains of the little red truck, like the wheels, the motor, engine, the grill, stuff like that. But lots of things on here are modified. It does come with the toolbox and the floor jack. This is from VCG. Pretty cool toolbox. It looks like one I actually have. It's got a pretty good set of decals with it, as you can see. except that license plate came from Best Model Car Parts, where you can find license plates, old and new, and dash gauges, which I use a lot. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to show you. The interior, if I can figure out how to put pictures on back of here, I will. Tailgate opens and closes. Doesn't like to stay closed. That rear step bumper looks just like my life-size rear step bumper. So do the exhaust ports, outlets. These came from VCG. And let's see. The kit doesn't come with vents, but my truck, my 78 has a 95 engine in it, 95 360, that I carbureted, and that engine runs on the warm side, so it gets really hot under this hood. So when I get back to working on my truck, I got to cut some vents in it. So that's why I cut some vents in it. Let's see. Let's see if I can get you an interior shot, because I did some modifications on the interior as well. I don't think you'll be able to see them. No. Okay. Well, my truck's an automatic. This is a 4-speed. Add a little bit to the door panels and the glove box. Yeah. If I could put some pictures on it, I will. All right, let's go under the hood. The grill. I opened up the grill. Actually had to buy another kit because I messed up. I messed up the grill putting hogging out the back of it. So this one I didn't mess up. So yeah, the grill's opened up. And let's see, I need a flat surface to open this hood. There we go. Man, I had to, because this grill, damn it, thing's a little big to get in frame. Because this grill doesn't fit right, or doesn't fit like it should, I had to put some filler pieces behind here so that it would reach this and not have a big gap right here. So under hood, VCG resins, VCG, same with the coil, which I put over here. That is a 360 from somewhere, not really sure where. Carburetor is a Fireball AVS. Let me see something. Distributors from VCG. Yeah, that is a Fireball Edelbrock. See, there we go. Tried to put a bracket on that floating alternator. I think I got it. That is a fuel filter on a fender, because I had to put an electric fuel pump on my truck when I put that 95 in it. The coil is VCG. Yeah, that fuel filter, I made that. Let's see. Fireball carburetor. Yeah, I said that. Distributor. And master cylinder comes from VCG. And these kits do not come with completed inner fenders. So see this piece right here, I had to make that out of sheet styrene, because if you don't, it's just a big open spot which looks horrible. Let's see what else. Starter relay, I didn't wire up because I got tired of wiring. I'm not tired, but I had enough of modifications on this thing. All right, added the steering lines in it. I had to figure out how to put a power steering pump on this engine. Let's see, intake came from VCG, and let's go underneath. Oh yeah, that's a Best Model Car Parts part. Underneath, door handles came from Fireball. Painted them black because my real life truck has black door handles. Now transmission is a 5-speed out of the Duster kit. Yeah, that came from the Duster Pro Street kit. I think this engine block no, the engine came from somewhere else. All right, so it's got an exhaust system just like my truck, and that's made out of aluminum tubing. It actually is a little cleaner on my real truck than it is on this one. The springs, I didn't like them, so I made my own out of sheet metal. That turned out pretty decent, I think. Made the shackles too. Yep, that's my fuel pump coming out of the tank, which is motored in. That's unfortunate. And as my fuel line run just like in my truck. So let me see if I could get this thing different without knocking something off. Oh, okay, there's the springs. The rear axle is the box rear axle. Spare. That's the wheel from the kit. All right, there's my springs. Cut up sheet metal. They look a lot better than the box springs, I think. Oh, there goes a mirror. I knew I was gonna knock something off. All right, get out of there. I have to get that back on. So there we have it. That is the 1978 round 2 D100. Mine is a D150, and there's no decals in the kit for a 150. So it has no Adventurer decals on it. And I do have an Adventurer, so nice little kit. It'll look good just like the 71 Demon if you don't flip it over, if you just want to build it box stock. I've seen a lot of guys do it box stock, and they've done an admirable job with it. Yeah, you like this air cleaner. Come on. There we go. Mopar Performance. Outstanding. Back on there. I'll have to put my mirror back on once we're done here. And 14 minutes is long enough. Got any questions? Leave them in the comments. So there we go. 1978 Dodge truck. Put out by round 2. Okay kit. Just ripe for modifications on whichever ones you want to do. So this is Benny, and this is where we are, as always. I appreciate you watching. Leave a like, dislike, I really don't care. Subscribe, give me money, whatever. Thanks for watching. We'll see you.